So we're gonna spend a little more time on some skill work to begin. I think it's a little easier to do when you have less guys. And then we'll compete most of the night like usual. Let's have some fun, let's challenge ourselves. Let's have a good mindset and attitude about it. If you guys lose a couple in a row, just rinse it, take what you learned and apply it to the next one. One thing I want you guys thinking about tonight is making little adjustments. We did our podcast today. I did it with Casey Dowd, who coaches at Princeton. He's one of the first guys who joined Faceoff Factory when it was just me when we started 10 years ago. Really good coach, and he talked about making micro adjustments. So like a lot of times, if someone's beating you, but you feel like you're reacting and getting some of the ball, like it's not a huge thing that needs to change to allow you to win. So try to think about making like tiny adjustments versus just bailing on your clamp or exclusively going for counters. Try to beat people by adjusting with your first move. The best guys are the ones who can clamp and control the ball, right? And like even this weekend, I won a lot of clamps, but I didn't do as good of a job early in the game controlling the ball, and we lost loose balls, and I felt like I did a really good job facing off, but controlling the ball is a huge part of what we do, because at the end of the day, if you don't pick the ground ball up or your team doesn't, it's not your ball. All right? Kyle, you got, or Derek, you got anything? Yeah, Derek's coming off the Cougar Youth Clash. Shout out to Griffin. I saw he took home that, what, 2031? 20, yeah, the Young Gun division. So we'll see if Griffin can repeat tonight. George brought some cool prizes, some old gear to give away tonight. And I have a special one as well. So keep your thinking caps on for some trivia later on. Everyone grab a ball. Let's start 10 GBs two-handed, 5 one-handed, 5 soccer to ourselves, 5 hockey to ourselves. Bro, I heard you didn't start. I heard you didn't restart the challenge. You were taking a break. You're on your way over. Kyle and I are gonna demonstrate. Eyes up while you grab a partner. If you don't have a partner, put your stick up quietly and find him. Find someone else with their stick up. Kyle and I are gonna come down. He's just gonna put his stick there. Great little warm-up drill. I'm gonna clamp low, adjust my feet through the legs, pulling back towards the netting, make the pass back to Kyle. He puts the ball down, his turn, set, go. Same thing, but he's gonna go through the legs, right? Backwards to me, through the legs every time. More you guys need to use this exit, especially in games. Get those feet wide, create space through the legs, two-handed ground ball to a pass. You each got 5 reps, go. Once you're done there, you can get into clamps versus half clamps. We have 20 each, 20 each. So hammering ground balls, hammering a little stick work. Both partners should be in the middle like Kyle and I were, so you have room to pick the ground ball up. Plenty of space. 5 each. 5 each, and then you're into half clamps. Set, go. Yeah, way better, right? Good job. You're up. Good. You're getting that quick clamp down. Good job biting up with your left hand. Good. I like those kicks in black. I had them in white. Yeah. How we living? Peggy? You guys do your half clamps?
Yeah.
20?
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
20 each?
We did 10 and 10, 10, 10, 10.
All right. Rep 2, down. Both you guys, good job. Try to get more of it. Try to get a little more of it each time. Set. Early. Down. Set. Rep. Set. Down. Rep 5. Set. Good. Now, how many of you guys stand up? Early again. 2 in a row. Breathe. Rep 2. Down. Set. Pull. You had that there first too, right? Once you're in there, drag and yank. All right? Good job making up for it. You never hit me up about the club thing we talked about.
I texted you on Instagram.
I was looking through my notes of people who hit me up lax or something like that. Down. Set. Or like, even these guys. Good, out. Almost.
Yeah.
That's what we're working on though.
Yeah.
Last rep. Thing, we are trying to get out as quick as possible. As we're down, one thing I talked about with Casey today, a concept that he mentioned that really stuck with me and I think is good, is if you are going to counter, like if you lose to somebody who's trying to get out quick, like especially out the front, when you play somebody good or somebody who hits the whistle, if Derek tries to go forward, what I'm gonna do, so both of us attack the ball, he beats me to it, I miss my pull out, and he goes to go forward, I'm gonna punch towards his chest rather than going to shovel, right? Knowing he's trying to get out quick, the shovel probably won't get there in time, and then I'm gonna go for the ball. So we are playing, again, trying to fast break forward as quick as possible, but if you lose, you are trying to punch the middle of his chest and get the ground ball.
Cool.
5 more reps, yeah.
What's your limits in terms of contact that you don't get called for some sort of...
The biggest thing you have to be careful of when you do something like this, what do you guys think it is? Your stick, right? Your stick. So if you let go of one hand here, right, as Derek goes to go forward, and I let go of one hand, I can still kind of hold him up, but I can also release quickly. If I'm two hands and we get tangled up, that's a hold all day. So that's a good question. One hand and then back to two right away.
You're basically just trying to redirect your guy, right? Like make his exit messy and prevent that clean separation he's trying to glean from you. So as long as you get at least a touch on him, it should work out in your favor.
Yep, and what I want you guys to do again, if you're close to the netting, just take a step or two out. 5 reps, ready.
He's got ball.
Go to go forward, he doesn't need the ball. Pretend, yep. As you pull that way, go. I'm gonna arm right there, cut you off, and then I go for the ball. Sorry if that hurt a little. Ready. Down. Do you wanna go group of 3 of these guys? Do you know what you're doing?
I understand it, but I'm having a little bit of trouble executing.
Why don't you say something? Kyle's right here, I'm right here. Coach, can you help me out? It's all right to ask. Ready. Set. You had that. Crank that thing harder, head down a little more. Good try. Reach a little further, right? You did a good job extending. Get that one arm in front of him. Like you're trying to clothesline him, you know? Ready.
Did I get better at not like throwing out?
I mean, I'm asking you to lift your left hand here, so I'm not worried about it right now. Down.
Coach Joe, that was close.
I have an extra pair. If you did 50 days, maybe I'd give it to you.
Now you're just begging.
Set. Pull it. Oh, you beat him on that one, too.
He was early.
No, he wasn't. That was right on.
I'm pretty sure.
Need you? Liam, let me see your ball. All right, last kind of concept I want to cover. Second move. I see way too many people do what with their feet in tie-ups. If you guys have faced off here long enough, I probably said it to you once in a while. It is okay to drop your feet back sometimes if it's one of those really long tie-ups, sure. When you guys practice, should you really be doing it in here? There's no point, honestly. Like those long tie-ups where your feet are back is a lot of pressure and weight on your wrist. It doesn't feel great, and you're not really getting better at anything even when you win those ones, because guess what happens after you win a long tie-up? 1, the guy probably counters you. 2, everybody's in there, so just a 50-50 ground ball anyway, right? So what I'd rather see you do is have a little more control of, if it is a ground ball, actually being able to get it. We're gonna start 50-50. You're each gonna get 3 reps before we play live. I'm gonna use what I call the kickstand. My knee goes to my elbow or the top of my calf, bottom of my groin, whatever works for you guys. I press that into my stick. Now, I can bend my elbow a little bit and push through Derek's plastic if I turn and stuff straight, not down the line, straight. I'm pushing his top edge back. So when he gives me heavy pressure here, and I'm gonna work on my second move, I go first whistle, push, head over the ball. Second whistle, I'm gonna turn and throw. Now, if it ends up high up in my stick, this is where I saw down, just stuff the throat, and I'm out, all right? So we each get 3 reps, And then when we play this live, Kyle, just give us a down, set, go. Derek and I are both gonna try to stuff in, head over it, no drop back, tie up.
Go. Set. Go.
Early.
He'll do his push-ups after.
Go. Set. Go.
Right, so we try to get over it like that. And he did a better job staying tight to the ball. The CEO's trash, that's all. All right, ready? Just kidding. Left hand and left shoulder. Good, switch, ready. Down. Set. Give me a half clamp.
Me?
No, him. Because you weren't watching clearly. Push in on the first one, keep my knee here, second one, then I throw and get all of it. Down! Last motion. Just stuff on the first one, don't throw your left hand. Set! Good. Exactly, but step and turn that left shoulder. That way you can get all the way around and drive your head into him. All right, we're playing live. First whistle, you guys both drive in. Second whistle, you can rotate. Ready? Low, thumb right in there. Set. Way better, nice job. That's fine, that'll happen. Readjust, pinch it out.
Wait, was that a counter?
No, he just missed, he slid off. Set. No, come back down. Don't, on the whistle, just squeeze. Set. Watch. Nope, come back. Hold. I'm just gonna push, right? A little bit forward. So hold, squeeze down, stuff. This way, stuff in, hard. That's what you need to do. And then on your second move, you throw that, bring your foot with you, step around, and you get there. Got it? Rib 5, down. Set. Yeah, but you rolled your wrist back. When you make that second move, move your shoulder, your whole arm, and your leg. Everything behind it. You just gotta work on the power behind that. All right, bring it up. Good jams. Nice GB. He did a good job boxing out. When you guys both jam, put your hands up. We can all do it at the same time. Just put your hands against mine. If I'm here, right, push towards me like you jam, I can jam you back if I go at an angle, right? So if we're squeezing here, squeeze, and I go here, a little turn, you see how your arm caves in? That's how you beat guys on jams. You get to their shoulder. That was 5.
Rotate.
Yeah, rotate. Hang on, Derek. Can you reset? Bump left, boys, that was 5. Good jam. Keep coming though, right? You had that little corner of my stick. That's when you throw again. So you get here, then your next move, left hand goes right next to the ball. And that way you'll push your stick back. Good rake. Nice job. Way to keep pulling even though my stick made contact with yours. Good, stay in it, keep throats, don't slide off it, right? Be patient, find your spot, and then get over the top. Yep, now left hand and feet, good. You pull that close in a game though, that's just gonna be a muck fest. Pull it hard. Good, now drive again like I said. Nope, come back. You made it work, but when you're here, that way. Right, so I'll hold again. Go, left hand right to here. Keep pushing, yes. You feel that? Good try. I knew it was coming though. Switch your hand. I want to see a good rotation here. Good, patient, push, right? Now throw your left hand and your left foot. Left, yep, one big move. Keep going where you just went. You get here, keep going and turning that Wrists over. Don't do too much work, right? Get that position. Now spread your feet back a little. Yep, now drive your left hand. Yep, now swing your hips. Swing your hips around. Yep, like that. You see what I'm saying? So you inch around like that screw drill. And don't get here, you're not very strong. Push away, you want to be halfway bent with your arms, not all the way bent. Hello. Good, right? Get a little extension, push away, feet back. Yep. Good, now lift your left hand and hop. Pinch it, good. Way better. Now in the perfect world, the reason we do that drill where you don't go all the way back is if I rip it out, you're gonna be off balance, but that was better. So instead of being like push-up position, nice squat stance. You're like this, so it's hard to get a lot of force. Come on, we're down. Sorry, I'm making me work on this round. Good, push away, good. Now finish, good. Better. Right, way smoother. No counter?
You already out.
Yeah, I mean, he's only 61%. Withers is like 62. I'm 66. I have a 4% lead. If I go 50%. All right, I'm gonna lock you up. Be patient. Just listen to what I say. Good. Right now, here. Get the stick that way, right about 45 degrees. Now punch your left and move your feet. Go. But see how, come back, rewind. When you do that, keep this edge. So ready, go, turn. Yep, you see how that's how you can get around? So we'll try it again. Don't slide off. That's the biggest mistake that people make. They slide too far. Just nice and patient, slow. Keep the pressure. Good, right? Keep that. Yep. Now when you get here, go back and move your left hand a little forward. Like this. When you get here, you have me pushed off, right? So all you need to do now is get over the top, okay? So that's why people use their left hand, come back. You get here, now what happens if you crank this? See how you can wiggle that in, like that drill? Look at your left hand, look at your foot. See how you're extended, your shoulders are turned? That's where we gotta get to finish. Boom, around. But we need to set it up nice first. Good, right? Set it up. Get around. Move your feet. Yep, now throw. Yeah. So if you do that smoother, it looks like this here. Make sense? And for real. Oh, good job getting over that. Oh, you were there too. Good job, you're getting close, right? The only thing I'm doing a little better is I'm biting up on more of an angle, so that's why the ball's spinning my way, right? You're a little flat, turn a little more, bang. Up. All right, good job. No, for me, dude. Good job. Why are you throwing it out that far, though? In a situation where you gotta react quick, turn those wrists, get it up. Can't let you win on the rake.
What?
He gets distracted easily.
Oh, coach got push-ups.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good TV.
Let's go. Way not to back down.
It's his first series win ever. Right? And you can't make any mistakes.
Oh!
Timed it right. Good. Stay in there. Good. Keep that angle. Right? Yep. Good. Nice job. Now the key there is not to slide too much where you miss it. So hold, especially if you're close to the throat. All you need to do is get like there, and it's yours. So don't move too much more than that.
Yeah. Like maintain pressure.
Yep, and go a little bit around. I'm gonna try to lock you up again. Good, yep. Good, out, nice job. Good face. Oh, you went for it. Oh, you had it. It bounced off your foot right to me. Rep 4. Good, now keep throwing. So when you get here on a jam, you have the contact with my stick.
Yep.
Just push me off, right? So if we come back and I'm holding, once you're here, use the roundness of the ball to just roll over it. You just gotta come at an angle. Oh, you came a little high that time, that's all. Rotate. Finish.
Ball, bro.
Just get the little guys, give them some confidence. Stay in there a little longer, right? You had a good piece. What are we at? 7. Round 10. Oh, nice job. You got that one quick. Nice. Too much left. Round 11. Out of control.
Yeah.
Oh, you let me get around you. Good job. Just make that second move like we worked on, right? Good work. This thing is so stiff. And far away. Why'd you stop though? You just gotta move. You see how as soon as we hit, I got around quicker?
Yeah.
Good job though. Don't freeze, don't freeze. Nice. Good, rotate. Now when you get there, step your feet. Yeah, now, but turn, so when you step, keep moving with that left hand, that way you push me back. Your stick's like mine, it's stiffer, so it tends to go back. If that happens, just pull through. Okay. Good work though.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, like you had the thought of countering, get your balance and get into me a little bit. You were just off balance, you had more of it. Keep your feet. Good. Oh, you went right off it. See how, when you go back, you just deleted your progress. Hold your ground, go slow forward. Good job. Good, finish, nice job.
Set.
All right, not bad, leave it, not bad, not bad. I'd say for both of you, right, let me see that. Actually, no, let me see this. So, I'll blow the next whistle for you guys, but give me a half clamp. Like, honestly, both of you just need to jam that right hand into your opponent's stick and go down the line like way more, okay? Focus on that right hand stab and keeping that left hand. It's okay to have a little bit of a raise, but don't lift it too high up. Got it? Good work. Oh! Oh! Nice! All right, so I'm happy that happened because this is something that I was talking about over the weekend with one of my groups. So back up a little bit so you can see this. Pinch the ball. You made great contact, like glove to glove, you were perfect right here. However, you kind of stuck, right? Were you trying to lift him off the ball or like pull through? Pull through. So when we're pulling through, okay, we need to make sure we're pressing off our foot and then trying to bring our shoulders away, right? You kind of just used your arms. When we use our full body to implement, especially when we're going against stronger opponents, it's gonna help us get his pressure off the ball. Great contact though, that was good.
We need another one.
Damn.
We're 50-50.
Set. Tough go. Gloves are still sweet though. Oh! All right. I saw this in like slow motion when it happened. Why'd you leave it behind, do you know?
I didn't keep pressure.
But what made you lift your pressure?
Exiting or step forward.
Exactly. Your left foot, you went here. Your left foot went like this before your hands even went. Okay, so make sure you're using your hands if you're gonna go out and then go to step, okay? The other thing, like little tip that I have is like, don't step your left foot first, step your right foot first. So like, that'll force you to go hands first. And if you step your right foot first, right, it's shielding off from your opponent instead of stepping your left foot, which can get you extended. Okay, down. Good counter, ball's out. Good G. But yeah, does that make sense though? Yeah. All right, cool. What do you think you did wrong? What do you think you did wrong?
I didn't stay down.
No. All right, ready? I'll show you. When you went to clamp, ready? You literally just lifted that left hand straight up. Okay, so when that happens, when that happens, like the head's getting pinched before you even get on it, we need to make sure that left hand, if you're gonna use it raised, it at least comes a little bit forward, right? If you bring it a little bit forward while you're stabbing your right hand at the ball, it's gonna help drive that top edge over.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Down. I'll call it. Down. Set.
I could just fall.
5 push-ups. You were thinking too much.
No, I actually.
All right, come down. Here's what we're gonna do. Put the ball down. Give me a half clamp. All right, guys. So right now what we're gonna drill is securing the ball and getting out, okay? A lot of times when we get the ball in the back of our stick or even a piece of it on our bottom edge, we stay in there too long, and not only does that allow our opponent time to see what we're doing and maybe counter, but we're also giving the wings time to come in and disrupt whatever we're trying to accomplish. So it's gonna be 1 whistle. My partner's gonna give me a super heavy half clamp, making it really difficult for me to get the ball. Downset whistle, and I'm gonna try to pinch through his pressure. Once I secure it, I'm getting out right away, okay? One thing that I wanna emphasize when exiting is making sure you're gaining separation from your opponent. That's gonna help you have a controlled and clean exit, hands free away from pressure, all right? Grab partner, grab ball, go. Down. Set, go. Get it, get the ball, get the ball. Nope.
Handball.
Don't drop your feet. Right? Remember what Joe said in the beginning of the session?
Yes.
Keep your feet. Ready? Down. Set, go. Yes, get it out. Out.
Nice, that's it.
Not bad, but I want you to exit that way next time, okay? Ready? Heavy half clamp, and one partner's like trying to clamp through it and get out immediately after they secure the full ball. Ready? You're going. I don't need to do this. Down. Set, go. Get the ball, get the ball. Get it out.
Nice.
Nice. Bang. Bang. Yeah, that's what's up.
If you guys are out, let's grab a ball, let's grab a partner, please.
Down.
I'll have the whistles on the speaker so you can go when Kyle and I are switching.
Set. Yes, get it out. Good, good exit. Way to get away from pressure.
Boga. F-O-G, fog. Face off.
Yes.
He's really turning that top wall down nice now.
How old are you?
9.
Not even double digits, and he's doing that shit. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're a madman.
Dude, keep that up.
Somebody's got to keep you on a leash.
I feel like forever he would clamp and never get that top wall down.
Well, now he's using stringing.
There you go.
Last town game, I won every face-off.
Of course you did. You score any goals?
Nah. I got no. The first game I played, we got a
Really?
Yeah, I got an assist. One of my friends, they lost 20-2.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, we lost like 10-2.
All right. You ready to take live reps?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go, coach.
Set.
Colin! Watch out!
No.
Where?
At like the local pond.
Can you catch anything?
Just got tricked.
Set.
P.
Yo, poo. The K meant cougar. The P meant poo.
Red's my favorite color. That's why I did the youth clash, the red color red primarily. Here, I want you to go with Teddy and Sebastian. Down, down. Oh! Oh! Why was he able to pull it when you had most of the ball? Do you know?
Because I was too heavy on my hands and I couldn't move.
No. Left hand. Your left hand shot straight out. His shot out a little bit too, but the second you like kind of went around with your body to follow it is when he took advantage and ripped out. Okay? So try to keep those hands, both of you, keep those hands tighter and don't move it until your body's ready to move with it. All right? Nice. So Griff, you throw.
Say it again. Say it again.
You need to drive in more, right? You kind of hit and then just sat. So right, give me a half clamp. Like you essentially were here, you had a little bit of it, and then you just went like that. That's not gonna do shit. We need to have that right hand going in again, right? And then using your left hand for leverage to press down and over.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense? I just said a lot of words.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay.
Stir fry by.
Oh, Nate. Way to stay after it, Nate.
Best of three or best of five? Best of five. Count one, down. Shot.
Kyle, can I have your cellular?
Shot. Down. Shot.
Here you go. Here. Nice job. Let's go.
That's out of bounds in the game.
Coach.
Some goodies. All right, listen up. Before, we have a little guest who has some goodies for most of you guys, if not everybody. Tonight's champ comes with some strings attached. You got to give me some, like a paragraph feedback. CEO, test plastic. I've been liking mine, as you guys saw.